Yo, welcome back to the Immigrant Section. How the hell are y'all? It's your boy Abbas Wahab saying hi. How are ya? Recording here on a Saturday afternoon. It's nice. Wherever you're listening from, make sure to smash that subscribe. If it's YouTube, follow. If it's whatever else, join the Immigrant Section. Let's get this thing going. And for today, in the studio with me for the third time, it's none other than Falafel Kimchi. What are you saying, homie?
What up, what up? Thank you for having me again. I am excited to be here. Episode 3. Let's go.
Yo, how is it weird for you to just sit there while I'm doing all this little rant? I've never thought about the guest while I do my little subscribe rant at the beginning. Is that
No,
weird
no,
for you?
no. It's you gotta give the call to action.
That's
know?
my boy.
Call to action.
That's a content creator
Hit like,
right there.
subscribe.
Yo, hit it.
Wherever you are watching.
What's going on, man? You fresh, my boy Falafel. If you are not watching this guy's feed, this guy just did Al Jazeera, fucking this, fucking that. You're getting interview, bro. That blows my mind, man. This guy just you on TikTok getting an Al Jazeera interview.
It blows my mind till this day. Like I have no idea. You know, like so. When I was, they send you a Zoom link, right? And it's live television, right? Half an hour before in, and I couldn't see their face, and you can hear the show going, and then they just chime in.
Live. That's crazy.
Yeah, live television. They chime in. Everything's okay. The sound is okay. I'm like, yeah, everything's okay, you know. And like, I just hear them, and I'm just like, oh man, this is so surreal. And I was just laughing hysterically.
Wait, during the interview?
No. This is like you're like ready to go.
Yeah.
Like half
you're in the queue, that waiting room.
You're in the queue, exactly, the waiting room.
Yeah.
And I'm just laughing. She's like, she pops in, she chimes in. She's like, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, everything's okay. Because in my head, I'm like, what the hell am I doing on Al Jazeera? You know, just some random TikToker. Like, what the hell am I doing here?
They're like, we have a doctor of physics on describing the universe, a specialist in COVID, and Falafel Kimchi.
Exactly. It was literally like a doctor that was prior to my show, like prior to they jumping on, and he was like some specialist doctor, and then like, oh, then we have falafel kimchi.
You know, bro, I'd love if years from now you're doing it live, you're there, and you're in the waiting area with all these like academics who it's their first time on Al Jazeera. They're like, yeah, you're like, first time's pretty tough. You just gotta ride it through. Just be present, all right?
Yeah, just be there in the moment, giving them, you know.
What are you here for? I'm describing my unified theory for the universe. What about you? Well, I'm Korean. I know Arabic.
That was pretty much it, you know. Apparently, they're happy with it. I wasn't so happy, but you know,
You're never gonna be happy with it.
I went through it, you know, and it's not easy when your second language, and then also you're on live television, and then like before in the moment, like before you're just like all hyped up. Oh, I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. But then you're in the waiting room, hearing the queue, like in the queue, and you're just hearing the show, Al Jazeera. في قناة Al Jazeera, like the channel of Al Jazeera, and you're just like, holy shit, I'm on Al Jazeera. I'm about to be next, and then it's just like it was so surreal. And then she was showing me like, you know, that she was like shooting clips. This was the program director. Shout out to Suha, the program director.
Imagine you forgot her name.
Yeah.
Shout out to cut that out.
Or I said the other program director of another channel.
Yeah.
Channel.
Oh man, you did so. Yeah. Okay, keep going.
And she was shooting me like just like screenshots and pictures of like the back room. So you know how you see this huge screen with like multiple channel screens, and like she just like highlighted my picture of like me just like sitting there waiting for in the queue, you know. So it was just trippy to see. It was just surreal to see, like, yo, I'm gonna be on Al Jazeera, and I'm seeing this for the first hand. She's like, from her end.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
So there's that many people on the show, like waiting to go on.
Yeah, they have I think it's their morning show, and they had a lot of people, a lot of guests, a lot of specialists, and then they had me for some reason, you know, like
It's a slow news week. You know?
Yeah, it was a slow news week. They got to stay competitive.
What? There's really no updates from Palestine, Israel. Okay, just I saw this crazy TikTok video that I get this guy on. You know,
I love Al Jazeera. If you guys are watching, I love you guys. Thank you for having me. I don't want to talk shit about any.
Nobody took this ass shit talking. Yeah. This is awesome. You're the first person I know who did the interview, so this is the first time I can hear the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, it was.
But you did another one too. You did Al Jazeera.
I did before that.
BBC News, right?
I did BBC Arabic, and she.
Who's better? Like
I can't say that.
This
bro.
guy,
I can't say
who is
that.
better?
I can't
I
say
don't want to.
that.
Oh no, I don't want to burn bridges. Oh no.
I would say the interview, the BBC Arabic. I personally think I did better than the Al Jazeera because it wasn't live.
Yeah.
It was like pre-recorded, and then she went and chopped it up and edited herself, right?
Yeah.
But it's just a different animal when it's like, all right, you're on live television, ready to go in 30 minutes. Are you ready? I'm like, yeah.
That's crazy. Do you have any idea of how many people watched that the Al Jazeera one or the BBC Arabic one? Like, do you have numbers of viewers, like any sort of ballpark figures? Just
I
to
think
know,
on
like,
Facebook Live, it was like 200K or more than 200K, or I don't actually, I don't even know.
did you get any follower difference? Like,
Yeah,
people were like, who is this guy Falafel Kimchi?
Yeah, well, it was. I got my Instagram is booming right now because of that. But I don't know. Have you seen lately with TikTok viewership? It's people are saying it's going down. Or
Well, I had that one video pop off. That's why I was like, whoa, what the fuck is happening? Yeah. But besides that, yeah, I get that vibe, man.
Yeah. I think it's because they're constantly changing the algorithm, right? More and more creators are on it. More and more A-listers on it. Everybody that was talking
Bro, if
shit,
you're
they're
over
on
20,
it.
man, you know what it is? TikTok, man. TikTok is like, you know how good your content has to be on TikTok for you to succeed if you have a fucked up hairline? You know what I mean? It's a young
He's
platform.
blaming it on the hairline, guys.
Yeah, it's a young platform. This guy's looking, he's like, this content's gonna fall apart if this shit recedes. You know?
You know what I found too? Like a lot of comedians on
You gotta put a hat. That's why I always got a hat on.
There you go.
For the algorithm. Be like,
There you
he
go.
could be young. Put this on FYP.
Yeah, I found that a lot of stand-up comedians, like really, really funny ones, their content doesn't do as well as
No.
like people that have just like stupid, mindless humor.
Yeah, because it's like easily consumable. It's like TikTok is all about doing something that the common denominator can, like the basic common denominator can relate with. So that's why TikTok is the only, like, man, it's brought out some cool shit. You see videos on TikTok they'll never make it on
never-
any other thing.
Exactly.
It's just their popularity through like the platform itself allows them to become viral. But like on Instagram, you can't really go viral unless you have a profile that's like consistent with what that one video is. Whereas TikTok, you could, like, dude, how many videos on TikTok do you see of people holding their phone up to a homeless guy? Be like, sir, what can I do to you to make your life a better day today? You're like, put the phone down. What the fuck? I met this homeless guy, and it's like the video is right there, and it's like that means you had your phone in between you and the person. I don't see you.
It has the sad music.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. And it
feel-good
has
stuff.
2 million likes. So
Yeah,
it succeeds. It you know what I mean? It encourages people to do more of this shit. Like, yo, that person's struggling. Get your phone and get the shot of me helping them.
Yeah. You ready? Ready?
Yeah, this is gonna pop up. This is gonna pop up. They're burning. You have the water? Pass it. Are you recording? Okay.
You'll get the water in a secon. Just
Yeah.
just you know. Let me get on camera first.
It's like poison, man.
Have you tried the Instagram Reels editing in-app editing?
Garbage.
Awful. Terrible Instagram.
Reels
Awful.
is a clear fucking. I don't even know how they didn't get sued for it. It's clearly they just took TikTok, reverse engineered it, and put that shit on Reels. They're like, people like this kind of stuff. Here, stay here. Instagram rips off functionality and puts it on, and it doesn't even work.
I heard.
It doesn't even work. You know how there's that button 15 or 30 second reel?
Yeah.
That to click the 30-second reel didn't work for my account for 3 months.
Yeah, I posted one, and you know how the thumbnail of the Instagram reel, right? Like you can choose, you know which part of the video you can choose as the thumbnail, right? Bro, it has all the text. You know how the text is like it's like transparent.
Yeah.
You can see it in the thumbnail, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Like it makes it transparent just so you know where it starts.
I know, but the thumbnail, like when you see the thumbnail,
Yeah.
it shows like so certain parts of the text I use the same space.
Yeah.
So like whatever I said after, the next text comes up, right? I didn't move.
So it
the position.
combined them, or
It combined them. It was
Oh
all
my
transparent, and then you look at the thumbnail, it's garbage.
No. They quickly did it to respond to TikTok getting crazy amount of user market. Like they're taking crazy market share for this type of shit, and they quickly reverse engineered it, and it's got bugs galore, bro. It's
Bugs
garbage.
galore. So one thing I noticed, so you know how you can you can save your photo, or you can basically, there's a way that you can take away the watermark, right, from your TikTok. You save it as live video, then go to the live video, export it as, and then goes.
Oh, this
save
is
in
high
video.
level shit. I didn't even know about this.
Well. Now
This is
if
some
you,
Al Jazeera shit right
no,
here.
no,
bro.
no, no. If you, it's all thanks to Learn Talk.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
as soon as you do that now,
Yeah.
they remove the audio.
Oh, because they know you're playing
Exporting
games.
it. No, they're exporting it to another platform.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
And then
So they don't let you come. They're like, if you're gonna make this content,
We need
here,
that watermark
We need
there.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You either get no audio
Yeah.
or you got a watermark.
yeah, it just pissed me off. And then just Instagram Reels, the in-app editing is garbage. Oh, and then also I heard Instagram Reels, they're not gonna push out your content if they see the TikTok watermark. It's like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, is that true?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if it's
Interesting.
true.
Yeah,
but-
that could describe some stuff. But bro, you know what happened? Man, this is such like inside baseball, like
Here we go.
of like content talkers.
Here we
you know
go.
what I mean?
Here
But,
we
like,
go.
bro, you know what happens? There's so many pages now that scour TikTok for like videos, and right when they like them, they'll grab them, they'll post them on their page. And the way I like to do it is like TikTok is like my validation ground. I post random shit, everything I pretty much make in TikTok, because their generator for content is better. It's way better. You know what I mean? It's
Yes.
way more mature than fucking Reels. So I do everything there. But man, people will pull my TikToks, put them on Instagram. They'll blow up on their page.
Yeah.
And then like I have all my shit staggered. So eventually I'll put it on my shit, and it's like it goes meh.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I put up a reel, the one, where it was like, what the fuck was it? When you like call customer service, you do your mom or dad's accent if they have an accent. I put that on my reels. Before I put that, killed it on TikTok, and I was like, oh, it's gonna kill it on Instagram. And before I put it on Instagram, some people put it on their reel. Bro, it hit 200,000 on their reel and like 8,000 on mine when I put.
Yeah.
I'm like, Instagram, like the appetite for this content has already been consumed on their profile. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It happened with I don't know if you've seen the meme with The Weeknd performing at Super Bowl. So a lot of people recreated the meme. He was like one of his
He did this thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, like the POV
Yeah,
or
yeah.
selfie view.
Yeah.
Someone did that, and then like he switched over the video where he stitched it. He's holding the camera, so it's facing. It's really just him holding the camera, but it's through the eyes of Weeknd. So
Okay.
it's like selfie view, right? And
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
let go of my camera, let go of
Yeah.
my camera type thing. And he had someone else grab his arm, right? He
That was
posted
all
up-
staged, right?
Yeah, it was all staged.
Yeah,
like
okay,
he
okay.
just stitched it, used the video, and then created like a meme.
Gotcha.
He posted it on TikTok, barely did any numbers, and then someone reposted it. I think someone that reposted it before he did. It went crazy viral, like I think it hit over 1 million. And then he did a reply video. It's like, bro, if you're gonna, take my, at least tag me. It was just like, you got to be first on it.
The Weeknd said that?
No, not Weeknd. The,
Yeah.
the actual
Oh,
dude
the
that
guy,
created the video.
yeah. I'm like,
'Cause
the
someone
Weeknd. I'm
just
like,
reposted it.
how are you following this?
Yeah,
Don't you have enough shit popping up?
I know.
Like, I read Weeknd comments. At least tag me. Damn, bro. I thought you were
Give
like
me the credit
living
for
in
every
Beverly
single
Hills.
meme that you do of me.
Aren't you like with like 8 models in Beverly Hills somewhere? All his music is about being on the brink of overdosing with models. I just fucked 6 models and I'm high on cocaine. Like that's a Weeknd.
I only know like the
You see his face thing?
which one?
You know how he fucked up his whole face for that one music video? And they're like,
Yeah.
The Weeknd has plastic surgery. Is this him from now on? Like that?
Yeah, I saw that, and then I think it was just to build up hype from.
Oh, of course. My buddy was like, dude, did you see he change his face? I'm like,
Yeah.
come on. You think... Look
gonna
at
do
that
it.
face. It's too drastic. This guy's in showbiz. You can't go to that face.
After Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
it was like a big.
even Michael Jackson took a decent 10, 15 years. He eased us into the ghoul. You know what I mean? You can't just become the Hunchback of Notre Dame just overnight.
Jeez, that was crazy.
This guy got a fucking Peter Griffin chin and shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
this is obviously all hype.
But I think that all his side dancers on Super Bowl. Did you watch the Super Bowl? I didn't watch it.
I was
don't
out trying
really
to
care.
get Uber Eats.
I don't care about.
That was the worst, bro. I was like, yo, Super Bowl, everyone's going to be getting wings and pizza. I'll go do Uber Eats, and I'll make a killing in like 2-3 hours. Bro, everybody in the city who doesn't fuck with football and doesn't fuck with good commercials. Because let's be honest, that's what half the Super Bowl is. People are going to be like, yo, it's going to be sick commercials.
Yeah, and
you know?
halftime show.
The
whatever.
highest commercial game of the year is the Super Bowl. But man, every driver and biker and fucking grandma's dog was out trying to deliver, bro. It was jam-packed. It was saturated with people. I made less than a normal night. I was just waiting around.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was packed. And I would go to wing places that were just like over, like exhausted, like they couldn't keep up with the order because they all happen in like a 1 hour
span.
Right, the 30 minutes before the game starts to like 30 minutes after. That hour right there is where it's like a huge, and they couldn't keep up, bro.
Yeah.
They were telling me, bro, it looked like a refugee camp because there's so many fob drivers outside. They're like, how long he say? You know what I mean? They said an hour wait. I would wait. Yeah, wallah, he was. You know what I mean?
It must have been a zoo out there.
Literally, man, you have no idea. It was crazy. But I mean, the Super Bowl. Super Bowl, if I can't get together with people, couldn't care less about it. The Super Bowl is just an excuse to get together with my friends and eat wings.
True.
And if I can't do that, then I'm just gonna go attempt to make a little buck, and that failed too. So
yeah, I was just thinking about the memes, trying to create from thing because when I first saw that meme, I'm like, okay, we gotta recreate this, right? So,
God,
yeah.
but that's the thing I don't like about doing content. To be honest with you,
when people recreate your shit.
No. Recreate my shit. Do that. That vibe of like, oh, there's a big thing happening. What will be my take on this? You know what I mean? You have that thought, oh, Super Bowl or Valentine's Day. I need a thing. I need a thing that ties it because it'll be trending so I could piggyback, you know, like all that shit.
No. I know.
I hate that shit. That seasonal content creation shit.
Yeah,
I just want to
yeah.
make funny shit. Like completely independent of the time of this or that. Like
timeless content. You can post anytime.
Exactly,
It's
evergreen.
It's relevant. It stays relevant.
But it's like you can make the funniest evergreen like thing and like, or you could just do a Super Bowl joke and it's like it just doesn't get seen as many eyes as the Super Bowl thing. That's the reality.
I know what you mean, brother.
So you got to mention Super Bowl in it. You know?
Well, in all
when you're the least one, when you're the one who cares least about football, that like that would be the idea.
In my defense, that video was for another account. So.
Oh wait, you made this?
Yeah,
that was a video made?
I made that video, so I recreated when I saw the meme.
I swear to God, I wasn't trying to make. I literally just made that
it's
up
okay.
right now.
It's all love.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. You literally made that video.
Yeah, I literally made the video.
Did it do well?
It didn't do well.
You see, that's
the original video, the meme did well, but I posted. I made like I basically recreated that for another person's account. So, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Bro, I was thinking, you know how you're like a Korean dude speaking Arabic and you went to like a talk show in like the Arab world? Mm-hmm. Imagine I make it into like a Canadian talk show because I'm an African who speaks English. You know what I mean?
That shit dies, bro. It's game over.
Like, we got a Sudani guy who speaks English here. So why'd you learn the dialect? Just me doing a southern, you know what I mean?
Or actually, you know,
there's no appeal on that.
There's no appeal on it.
You gotta do like two things that don't. Asian and Arabic, those are like.
There's got to be that super shock value, you know, and you know there's a lot of Asians that speak Arabic. There's a lot. There's a lot in them.
I'm talking about.
Well, not here.
I'm talking about not in like. Cause like places near like Kazakhstan and that border of China, they're kind of Muslim, they're like I don't know what.
There's a lot that I'm saying in the Gulf countries,
yeah,
like Filipinos and Indians. That
there's
speak
Chinese
Arabic.
in Sudan making money.
Yeah. So they speak Arabic, but
just enough to rob the country of its resources.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or somehow integrate or just work.
Oil, yeah, exactly.
But there maybe a lot of them, their Arabic is not as clean, you know.
Gotcha.
They have a heavy accent, but they probably know more Arabic than me. And then there's a lot of people that like study Arabic for like religious purposes, and they know way more Arabic than me. But
they know Fusha Arabic, which is like
Fusha
old.
Arabic.
That's like
it's
Shakespearean
Arabic. English. That's what you compare it to. But like, yeah, a lot of them.
The bosom of my this.
They're
like,
not. Yeah. They won't be on TikTok. That's
yeah.
They won't be on
exactly.
TikTok. And if they are, it's more like religious content.
Yeah, for sure. Like this is an interesting interpretation of this thing or something.
Yeah, so that's. I mean, bro, I don't know how I got on Al Jazeera, but. You know,
that's pretty sick, man. If you think about it, we should, as content creators, we should have resumes. What's ours besides like a sizzle reel or like a reel? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We should have like that is a definite resume thing. Like, how do you you know him from Al Jazeera?
Give me that blue check mark, y'all.
Ooh, that blue.
I don't know
check
how do you
mark.
get. I feel
Verified?
like it's public publications. I
What do
feel
you
that's
mean?
the only way.
To get verified?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's the same. It's funny. It's the same like, um, the same types of things are needed to get a visa to go to the States. Is those publications?
Publications.
Blue check, all that shit overlaps. Like, show us a news article written about you. Let's see. Blog TO said this is
Also,
or
money.
something.
Money is a big factor too. I heard.
Is there money really?
Well, I mean, that's probably like under the ground stuff. Like, you have a connect.
Oh, like for the blue check.
The blue check.
For
Let's say you
sure.
have a connect that
Money
works
talks.
at Instagram or works at, you know what I mean, behind the scenes on Facebook. You know, you pay them a little bit and then they'll make it happen.
I'm sure that even happens in the Olympics every like 4 years.
Bro, do you watch the Olympics? I think the Olympics is dead.
No, the Olympics is not dead.
It's not dead, but I mean, like, in terms of viewership, it's heavily gone down.
Yeah, because they didn't put TikTokers in it yet. You know what I mean? They need to, man. They
need to
can
spice
make
things
some,
up.
Yeah, they can make some really creative new types of games that will actually like engage the really younger people who are really on their phones. Like you go into a room, like 4 TikTokers or content creators go into a room and they see something, or they give them a certain set of conditions, and they
theme.
have to create 15, 30 second or something.
The best video will win.
In 30 minutes, they have to make exactly like that type of shit would kill.
Here we go. That's a TikTok Olympics. Here we go.
TikTok Olympics. How's that not
That'd
already
be
a thing?
That'd be a fire idea.
Dude, hashtag TikTok Olympics. I bet you that's coming up as a feature. TikTok, our phones are next to us, so they're listening to all this shit.
Well, you know, right now we're TikTok whores, but the next app
I know.
that pops over, we're
Yeah,
talking about it. You know, we'll be jumping all
It'll
over.
be like Randy in that episode of South Park. Flia!
Yeah, legit. It's just crazy putting it all together. We want this. We want YouTube. We want TikTok. Now we want this. And she's like, you put it all together. And it's heavy, bro. It gets heavy. You know what I mean?
Man, what I'm thinking about is once we get at... Actually, first of all, I want to ask, are you on Clubhouse?
I am on Clubhouse.
Oh my God, what the fuck is the deal with Clubhouse,
You
bro?
want to invite?
Oh, dude, I'm on Clubhouse.
Oh, you are?
Fuck Clubhouse. Fuck
You don't like it,
Clubhouse.
huh?
What is that? Why
It's just
who
all
are
voice.
these people talking? And another thing, it's not intuitive. Like when I enter a room, am I muted by default or am I unmuted by default?
Yeah, by default, you're muted.
It doesn't say that though. It doesn't have a microphone with a dash
It just
to
shows
it like every other
it just
thing.
shows speakers.
Yeah.
And then it shows listeners. And as soon as you go in, you're part of the listeners, so you just listen.
Well, how do you
And then
talk?
You raise your hand. There's a hand.
Yeah, I
emoji,
saw the
you
hand
raise
thing.
it, and then it's up to the
And one of the
moderators.
speakers deems you worthy of speaking.
Yeah.
You know? This guy looks like he could talk.
Yeah. It depends. I think some groups are beneficial. Like there was this one, like how to be a YouTuber or how to monetize off YouTube.
Yo,
Something on
Nima-
YouTube. And Mr. Beast was on it. We got some big YouTubers that are on it. And they had like, okay, we're gonna take some questions from the audience, and then some people raise their hand. They choose a couple people, and then they ask.
There's just something about it. Like, I just don't.
It's popping.
I don't
right now. It's
like
popping.
the access that just like I don't like that any random person. Like I would really like it more like if it was some way of filtering out the established versus the unestablished. You know, because it's like, who's this person talking? It's like, what do I gotta now click on your profile, click on your other things to see? Oh, they have this many. Like they merit me listening. Like I don't know what the advice is. Is it
You
good
just
or
get.
bad?
I think the greatest filter is like having those. Like a great title for your group chat.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like if it's about actually benefiting and giving you value, you're gonna filter a lot of people because a lot of people on there they just want to talk shit. They want to flirt. They want to do whatever. Just have fun because they're bored, bro. Everybody's at home.
Imagine the future, like that married couple in the future is like, where'd you meet? Clubhouse. You know what I mean? Like someone
gonna
just
be it,
talking,
bro.
she's listening, and like it's love at fucking first hearing. You know what I mean? Yo, that's actually a pretty sick idea.
Yeah, Clubhouse is it's weird. It's interesting. It kind of got a little bit. It is addicting in a way, but then I just like screw it, bro. I'll go on it when anytime I feel bored, or I just want to decompress. I just want to just go on it and just chill, you know. But it's weird when they're like, "Oh, aren't you that TikToker?" Oh, no, it's not him, man. He's fake, bro. If he was real, he would have attached his Instagram link. And I'm just
Oh, these are people talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going through
Yeah.
the logic.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not real at all, man. Look at his fucking profile. This dude's just a random Korean guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I swear that. Well, I mean, there's a lot of dummy accounts probably too, right? And then what? I mean, the verification on that would be what the fuck? Like, is that even?
Yeah. You probably have to be blue check verified on. Man, I just
You don't like Clubhouse, huh?
forget Clubhouse. The thing about Clubhouse that I don't like is
Any
the
random
new
person.
the new thing came and the adoption level is so quick, and people are messaging me like, "Yo, are you on Clubhouse? Start a room on Clubhouse." And I'm like, stop this just feels like adding to the list of responsibilities. Like, I don't want another one. You know what I mean?
I know.
I still feel bad sometimes. Like, I should probably tweet something. I haven't tweeted in like, like that feeling.
Yeah.
I should probably make a room. And I should probably make a TikTok about the Super Bowl. And then you know what I mean? Like, it's all these fucking disingenuous, like,
I would just use it for just a place to decompress.
What, Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Fuck this whole shit.
No, yeah, I mean, like, or
Content creators leaving social media groups.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Fuck
there's
it all.
there's groups, exactly, content creators for Clubhouse, and like, it's funny how they're so serious on Clubhouse.
That's what shocks me.
You know what
It's
I
like
mean?
no one is cracking jokes here.
Well, there's some groups that are just like roast groups.
But that's what I'm saying. But
Stand-up comedy night, mic up, you have one chance, or you have a chance, and then there's karaoke nights. There's all these random groups.
I bet you like it has its application for a truly like unique type of room. I just haven't come by it yet. I've only come by shit where I'm like, ugh. I mean, Nima invited me to one time, and I just listened to what he had to say. Only because I respect him and what he has to say. And then like right after some random dude came on. Cause yeah, hi, my name is Larry. I'm 21. I'm just really trying to make it in this whole TikTok thing. Anima, by the way, I'm a huge fan. I just love how you carry. And I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of this. What is this? What about I listened to Nima's thing. Now who's this guy? Just telling I'm listening to his hopes and dreams. I don't care about that. I don't have that kind of time.
We selfish out here.
Yeah, bro, you gotta be. Who's got time like that, man? I should be tweeting. I gotta do a tweet.
No, I'd say some nights I'd spend like hours and just listen. I just want to know what people's sentiment are. Like I was joining like these other groups that are like, they're like, why do men, like, super feminist ones. And I'm just listening to that. I want to hear the sentiment.
Why? You just want to hear the other side.
I want to
or
hear.
whatever?
Well, I know. I'm just like I'm pretty much I'm like reaffirming what I already know and see if it's actually true.
Gotcha.
To some level, But yeah,
like an
I love
echo
women.
chamber, like.
I love women.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't unfollow me. I love you. I love women. Feminists.
Imagine,
lesbians. Whatever
bro. If you've seen the pie chart for the demographics of this show, you don't have to make a disclaimer like that.
What? It's mostly men.
Duh.
Oh shit! Thirsty ass man.
Duh, man.
shit.
Look at the background.
No,
Dragon Ball Z.
No, I'm saying on
36
Clubhouse.
chambers. Oh, okay. No. Oh, yeah. But you apologizing here as if there's all these. I mean, I got women viewers and listeners. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. But to be like, I love you. You know what I mean? Like,
Don't unfollow me, please.
The huge number of dudes are like, this guy's a bitch.
Bro, you know how many people? They're like, I swear, it's like.
This guy loves women, man.
They're out to get you. You know what I mean? Like I have this feeling like everybody's just there's people that are just out to get. You're waiting for you to slip up. Like aha, they take that clip and they
Dude,
blast
it's like
it.
Chappelle said, man. It's like cowards rejoice that Chappelle dropped a video about how like. Did you watch that whole Chappelle thing? How he said don't watch the Chappelle show.
Yeah, I
And
watched
then
that one.
and then he dropped another one where he goes, "Yo, as soon as I said that, and the viewing numbers dropped substantially, the people called him, the people with the exclusivity agreement that I guess he signed, and they made it right. They paid him his money.
No way.
They gave him all the they cut him in and the rights and everything. Like it worked, bro. It worked, and that thing was out for like a month and it worked. That's the power of the artist. But then again, Chappelle's at the highest
GOAT level
of that.
You,
But I don't even know why I brought that up. Like, oh yeah, the opening line he said was that when a hero falls, cowards rejoice. You know what I mean? The people that ain't doing shit love to see the person who's doing shit fuck up.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I
love
mean?
that.
They love it. It's
They
just
love
like,
it.
that's what you get for leaving the house.
That's what you get for believing yourself and trying.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking risks. You know,
There's haters out there, man, and they're like
it's all
poison.
good. It's all good as long as we keep doing our thing. You know, keep posting, doing the shit that they wished or hoped to do.
But what's the end goal, bro?
What for us?
For us, man, what's the? Doesn't it sometimes just get like
You get caught up and you
get
forget
so caught up
You
in
forget
just
the
being like,
why.
yeah,
Why you're here.
Yeah, like I'll be honest, I used to do open mics and stand up and like shows almost every night, almost 7 nights a week. I would say I average 6 nights a week, 2-3 shows a night, for literally a couple of years. And COVID hits, and that ability to go on stage gets taken away from me. So I change gears into content creation hard.
Yeah.
I was already on TikTok, but now it's like, oh, this is the only way for me to get that stage feel. So I went fully into it, right? And now it's a year later where I have thousands of people who know me, that don't know my stand-up, don't know I am a stand-up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you started
now
from
it's like,
stand-up.
yeah, 100%. Now it's like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just making funny videos, but it's like, when COVID ends, am I just gonna stop all this, or like I don't know. I can honestly say I have no idea what I'm doing. Do you ever get that feeling?
He's being modest for everyone that's listening. He's being modest. He knows exactly what he's doing.
No. I know what I'm executing, but like
yeah.
I know this video is funny. I'm posting, but what the fuck is the end goal? I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
off of this, being on stage, I know the end goal.
Okay.
Is to get a pop an hour, become a seasoned comedian, and tour around, go to cities, check people. That makes sense.
But you mean in the content creation game?
In the
What's that
content, I'm YouTube, this. They all feed. Now I have a responsibility to have a room on Clubhouse. What's the end goal?
You have no responsibility.
Yeah. No, I use that word loosely. Yeah, it was one person who hit me. Make a room.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, though?
I know what you mean. I'd say it's kind of like, you know, the same way when you how you monetize off stand up, right? You can see it clearly, right? Stand up has been in the game for how long? 100 years, 50,
No.
70
We'll
years?
say we'll give it a good. In the form that it's in, we'll say 60 years.
60 years, right?
Yeah.
So we have
70
examples,
maybe.
60 years of examples of seasoned veterans and how they were able to monetize.
Yeah, oh yeah,
right? So it's easier to see.
It's a paved path, so to speak.
Yes. Whereas content like in terms of TikTok, in terms of Instagram, it's still fairly new.
Oh,
It's like what, 10 years?
it's
20
nothing.
Years?
It's like an
Not even.
infant with relation.
It's
to
still
that.
in its infancy, so it's hard to be like, well, this guy, these guys did it, and the way they did it like this. They monetized this way. They're doing this, so it's not the same as like, you know, it's not the same as stand-up comedians where you already see that road. You've seen it with so many veterans.
But the road is so hard. And
is
it's
a
not
long
easy
road.
just because you see it. It's a long road.
I know
and
what
it's
you mean,
It
yeah.
takes it's trials and tribulations of
Trials
getting
and
good,
error.
featuring, doing this, driving people to get a spot,
Mm-hmm.
eventually headlining here and there, and then you feature for a couple more years, and then you get headlining, then you get B rooms, and then you get, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
but the idea of me even getting into content creation and the podcast and everything is I kind of wanted to circumvent the really. I've already done the most trench stuff for the most part. The hell gig, that's the level that I'm at, is the open mics and the hell gigs. That's like that's all I know pretty much, and a couple sick gigs, but the majority is bad shit, you know. So I wanted to skip that middle part where it's like you're slowly trying to build an audience. It was like, no, I've spent my nights getting good at stand up, and I build my audience through the funny shit I put online.
Yeah.
That was the idea. That was the original drive. You know what I mean? But then it's like, I can't, the pace and what I have come to being known to put out, I can't maintain that. Once I can go back out and like I'll have to make some sort of income, so I'll need a part-time, I'll need something. I'm going back out at night. I can't maintain this pace. So it's like, what happens once COVID's done?
Really, I think all that is just to funnel your stand-up. Like your content, everything that's on like content creation. When COVID stops and then you're out on the road again doing shows, you can chop those up, post them, and then it's really just funneling that.
You're right.
That's what
okay.
I think.
Okay, no, that's
I mean,
that's a
like,
good
because like,
point.
you're thinking like the why. What am I doing this
yeah,
for? Right?
yeah.
Because now the stand up isn't there. You're like, okay, I got to shift. I gotta start doing this.
I was just literally trying to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of people. So I've seen it on like TikTok, right? Stand up comedians, and then how they position themselves on TikTok, and a lot of it is just the funnel their YouTube, a funnel their stand up careers, right? And I see it kind of like the same way that like I can see it for you. You know, when as soon as COVID stops, You go back on the show, you get in your rounds, you have a whole bunch of content, you chop it up, funneling that.
But
So
here's
it's
the
kind of
thing.
like a full circle.
Yeah, but it's a lot harder because like with stand up, it's like I'm doing a lot of the same content show after show, night after night. And it's like I'm doing it with the hope of polishing it and making it really paced perfectly and written so it's like it's hilarious. The package of the joke is hilarious and the pacing is all there. So it's like I can't be constantly videotaping it in its like B form
I know what you
and
mean.
dropping it.
I know what
So
you
it's
mean.
like I have to start doing a bunch of crowd work.
Yeah.
Or like disposable content, we'll say, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like have a guy get a video of the audience and then be like, look at this guy's red hat. He looks like Suge Knight or whatever, you know, and do like a joke.
Do a joke, ripping the
It'll
audience.
have to be that. Like Andrew Schulz, that's why he leans heavily on that because it's burnable, we'll say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're not saving it. You're not polishing crowd work. This just happened tonight based on who's here.
Yeah, as soon as you put out like, so it's like what you're seeing online of your stand up, it's like the polished version of the joke, right?
Exactly,
It took you
yeah.
like
Oh,
I don't know how many
it's
months,
6
how
months,
many crowd
whatever,
work
yeah,
and this
yeah.
and that, and then boom, you're seeing the finished product. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's basically you got to create more. You got to start ripping the crowd, brother.
Yeah,
Start
we'll
with the
see. We'll
crowd.
figure it out when it comes, man. But until then, we're just trying to survive, man.
Thoughts on the TikToker that died, committed
Oh, the
suicide?
chick?
Yeah, sad.
Well,
Yeah.
very sad.
Yo, that's the one
100%.
thing that it's like, because they blow up so fast, right? And they're so young. They don't
You have no grounding. You have
they
no
have
reference
grounding,
point.
bro. They
Yeah.
they don't have the tools to like, handle this pressure, this online pressure of being some quote unquote celebrity or TikTok famous or just being famous in general. Right? Handle the like we're growing
Like
grown
anyone
as-
who's younger than 21 and has
Yeah.
millions of followers needs to have someone approach them and have a conversation.
Yeah.
Or there needs to be some sort of thing in place.
need a
where you'd be like,
mentor.
exactly.
You need a
Be like, look,
Yeah.
okay, millions of people are like waiting for everything you do, and this is not a reflection of life as a whole. Because you still like, even though you like, if you leverage that million and have like merch, so you don't have to do a job. But it's like this is fleeting. You don't know where TikTok is gonna go. You
Yeah.
don't know if this thing you're doing is gonna work on Bing Bing, whatever the next one is.
Yeah. Handling all that online pressure, right? So and then a lot of them they do
What was
like
the story with her? She just a video failed or something.
I don't know. I think
Honestly, when I read it, and this is fucked up, but
you're a fucked up
yeah,
person. bro.
yeah,
You're
yeah. I
laughing.
mean, bro, like this is a comedy podcast. It's fucked up. Like, obviously, my condolences to her and her family. I don't even know her name. I just know it's an 18-year-old. 18-year-olds kill themselves all the time, but we gotta really like be careful about it because it's related to TikTok. Because bro, she had a million. You know what I mean? Like,
I know,
chill.
no.
My whole point is when I read it right away, my assumption was she dropped the video and it did not do well. And she just took herself out and then it took off. Because you know sometimes it takes a while to take off.
We gonna get canceled, buddy.
No, that's not even.
No,
we didn't even
I'm
say her
joking.
name.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm
imagine.
joking.
What was her name?
I don't know. I don't know her name. Even if I did.
Oh, what was her handle? Imagine that's what people say. Rest in peace to her handle.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Well, the thing is too.
Just
I don't know. I don't know how it happened or whatever. But a lot of them they have this mental. They have mental breakdowns, right? You've seen those like the sob stories, and then they make TikToks about it, and then they cry online and like, listen, bro,
It's a vicious cycle.
it's a vicious cycle, and most of the world they don't give a fuck. Like that's the honest truth. They don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
They
The thing
don't
on this
care.
is not real.
They will give you the reels, like they'll give you the viewership, and they'll pretend that they care, but they don't really care. They don't. A majority of people, I'd say. You know what I mean? They want to see, like all the fucked up shit. That's what they want to see. They want to see that fucked up shit online. But when you do like, even the sob stories, they do well too. Like depending on the execution, whatever.
That's so such a content creator. Depending on how you execute it.
They do, yeah.
Depending on the lighting and the level of crying, you can pull it off.
Yes, you can pull it off, but like, we only care for like 6 seconds and then we swipe up,
It's so true. It's like
right? And then maybe that's
just need
because we're
things to
conditioned.
look at.
Maybe we're conditioned that way too. The
The
Instagram
app has done that.
we're
Everything's
conditioned that
15
way, so
seconds
it's
or
like
less.
we'll care for like a couple seconds and then we swipe up and boom. It's on to the next one, on to the next TikTok, on to the next thing that can preoccupy my mind. So I'm, not
what's
thinking about
scary?
real problems.
It's like the clear trend is that content is becoming more and more bite size, right? That's the clear trend.
It's like hyper crack,
Yeah.
punchy. Like it's so crazy.
So that one came out 6 months ago or whatever. I signed up for it just to get my name. What was it called? Beamble or something? Not Bumble. It's like some new one, Bengal or something. It's like 6 seconds.
Oh,
Remember that one?
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
came
yeah.
and went.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that one was 6 seconds. You make 6-second videos. And I'm like, this one failed, but the next one will succeed where it's a lesser amount. Like YouTube, lots of minutes, great. And then Instagram goes like the minute. TikTok goes 15 seconds or a minute. The next one is gonna be like 5 to 10 seconds or something like that, and it's gonna get to a point, bro, where it's just gonna be like, do the craziest thing for 2. It's just gonna be 2 seconds. It's just gonna be like, nah. People are gonna be literally lift up their leg, like,
Bro, isn't that
gonna be like, what?
is the state of comedy going down because of that? Do you think?
No. That this online content world and. But I guess it all goes under the umbrella of comedy.
It all does
Because
go
the
up,
people who watch that stuff, who are watching TikToks, are the future audience of live comedy shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they watch this shit and they think like they get desensitized to longer shit. They
can't keep up.
They can't keep up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What
Yeah,
about
15 seconds and their attention's gone. Actually, even less probably.
No, less. I'd say like 3 to 5 seconds. What do you think about the infamous Gorilla Glue girl?
Oh my God, bro.
Are we bringing that up here?
My girlfriend just asked me about this. Do you hear? I'm like, first of all, she showed me the video of it 2 days ago. And then this morning she goes, did you hear about that video? I'm like, yeah, you showed me the video 2 days ago. And it's like, that's the thing in this part. Dude, that's how fucked up this world is right now, man. Like a couple months ago, there was a building right next to her house that was fully ablaze. On fire, bro. I called 911. I pulled the fire alarm to evacuate the building we were in because it was a huge fire.
Wow.
Bro, a huge fire. But I swear to God, one of my first reflexes was, I gotta put this on my story.
Yeah.
That was for a second. I was like, I gotta get this fire in for my story.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, this is too big. We gotta
Get
evacuate.
out. We need to survive.
A dumber person would have stopped to get that. Because that was that I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like 30 and I was about to do it. An 18-year-old, 17-year-old, they're gonna for sure get the shot and then leave because it's like social points to have seen that. That's what this Gorilla Glue was. It's like, go get medical attention. Why did you stop to make a video about this?
I think it was like 3 months. She left it in her hair for like months.
It was like super shiny. I saw the video. I was like, this just happened. And she's like, got the video. It's like, dude, people, before they fix anything now, they got to get the social points out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean...
like if you break your leg like this, I'm like, pass me my phone. Fuck, pass it. Let's get a shot of it.
We
like
need to call
this.
911 on the phone.
Yeah, literally. Everything is like that now.
We're screwed.
That's what I'm saying. It's going towards a scary direction. And like I actually foresee in 10 years an app which is like you scroll up just like TikTok, but it's all 2 or 3 second things.
Or the most craziest shit. Like it's all disasters. Go.
Yeah, and it's like you watch 30 of them in one
whoever
minute.
survived the most dangerous disasters.
We're just literally, I feel like this type of shit we're doing is we're creating.
Are we part of the?
We're like inducing autism, like for young people.
Are we part of the problem?
100% we are. 100% we are. Ideally, there's be some sort of thing where it's like an artist. Let's say we have like collectively hundreds of thousands of followers. I would love to go to a fucking thing. Like, and this is, I'm just speaking out loud, where it's like, I want people to subscribe to a thing that I channel all of the shit I make on that. And it's a paid subscription. Just so I don't have to be on 9 different things. And I can give you my like if you fuck with what I do and are willing to pay 50 cents a month for it or whatever it is, right? You know what I mean? It'll be like gig economy, like, so it'll be like you make your shit and the better it is, the more people follow or support or whatever you want to call it. But I'd like to consolidate because right now I'm making a YouTube thing. I'm doing this thing, that thing. I want to just fucking have one lane of creativity that I just drum because I have like a follower base on that. That's actually supporting artistically what I'm doing. They're paying for the content I'm making.
Yeah, I think it's like, I hear you. I think also it's like how many balls can you juggle? Go, and you're like, oh shit, another one. Fuck, you just got used to 3, and now you have to get another one, and then it's just, I don't know.
That's
It's
what I'm
like
saying. It's not sustainable. That's why I'm like,
I don't think it is.
it's not sustainable.
I think you need that one channel, that one, like your main source, and then all the other ones are like bite size of the main source of content, right? But remember back in the day where it's like you're the triple threat. That means that you can sing,
could dance,
you
sing,
can
and
act,
fucking
and
act.
dance.
Yeah.
You know, that was
First
like
of
the
all,
triple
everybody
threat.
can act. Okay, so let's just take acting out of it. I mean, like acting like Christian Bale, like fucking, Samuel Jackson level, a tiny percent. But like acting to be on camera, everybody can do that, assuming you don't have a fear of the camera. Anybody. So dance and sing.
Yeah.
Right?
But I mean,
I know all these hardcore actors are like, man, fuck this guy. You know what I mean? You don't know how to act. You know what I mean? Like, no, chill. Like, you know what I mean? But anybody can get on the camera and it's fine. Like, I've been an extra with hundreds of extras in so many different scenarios, knowing that everybody can act. It's fine.
Do you think?
But like now, it's like you got to be 9 things.
Yeah. Do you think movies will go away?
No, hell no, hell no.
Do you think
man.
it'll be shorter? Like, you know how like an average movie's like what? Average film's like 45 minutes.
Irish. Look at the Irishman. It's like longer than fucking. It's
Actually,
longer than average.
I
Like, they're
haven't
only
watched
getting
it.
longer. If
I
anything.
haven't watched it.
You haven't watched the Irishman?
I know I'm supposed to, but I haven't watched it.
Yo,
It's
you're a
too
bad
fucking
man.
long, man.
Falafel, you're a bad man.
I feel like the thing is like I feel like when the quality's much better and the people are so much older, you just see how much they've aged, right? And like I shouldn't say they're past their prime, but in a way they've passed their prime. Like all the Goodfellas, Casino, all those ones. Like you can never sun those. Like those are the best, right? Like the old.
The Irishman was dope.
It was it.
It was dope. They did some like weird old guy shit to Robert De Niro to make him look younger. That just looked weird.
It looked that shit
That
creeps
looked
me
weird.
out. Maybe that's another thing too, because I actually one of my fears is plastic surgery.
That's a fear of yours?
Yeah, like
That's the most common thing in Korea, isn't it?
It is. That's why. That's probably why I don't
That's
like.
why
Korean
you're in
girls.
Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, like I'm just I fucking cringe. Like I can't look at their face while they're talking, and I know.
You're talking about like lip job, fucking cheeks raised, all like 4 things where it's like clearly.
They shave their freaking jawbone
Yeah,
to make it
yeah,
skinnier, like that shit.
But a lot of
cringes me,
people do
bro.
plastic surgery. They do like they'll do a nose job or they'll do something and they
more
stop
common.
and like you have no idea.
Yeah.
But you do see a lot where it's like, oh fuck. You ever see a face where right away you just think of the trauma they went through?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh God, what happened to you? Fuck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like to get to that level, like you looked at a Barbie doll and like, I want to be this, and then you got there and you kept going.
Like I have a hard. You know how like there's people that you hate, and you have to talk to them and be nice, but you kind of put up with it. Maybe because it's like a best friend of
civility
your,
or whatever.
Yeah, for civility, or if it's like it's a meeting, or it's like something important, or it's just like the first time you meet your friend's girl.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? You kind
just
of
be
have to
nice.
be
Yeah, you
nice,
gotta be
whatever.
nice.
I know she's a little bit annoying. Just be nice. But like when it comes to that, she's all plastic. I have a hard time just concentrating on anything else.
Yeah, I get it, dude.
I'm
just a better actor. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I'm like, hi, how are you? I love what you do with your eyebrow here. Oh, that.
My eyes
that's
start
your
to
elbow?
water.
Oh, okay. I don't even.
My eyes start to water,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, how much pain.
She's like,
went
they pulled up a
through.
little skin off my knee and we grafted it on there.
I'm like, I want to see the before and after picture, please.
And you know what? And no matter
before
how you
picture.
are, how ugly you are in the before, it's better. Like from the outside looking in, obviously I can't tell you
I'm a
what the
strong-
fuck. It's all based on what you think. But like for me, it's like I don't know how ugly you were. Like, have you ever seen Kylie Jenner? Kylie Jenner before plastic surgery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She looks like just a fucking regular girl. And it's like her plastic surgery is just so banging on point. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
like she looks fucking bomb, And like I don't know how many people are like working on the photos and everything. I don't know what the fuck is real, but she looks great. Obviously, that's like the most expensive and proper way to do it. But like when you saw her before, she looks like a regular girl. Like even the girls who have that botched it, that went way too far, they looked like that. They looked like a regular girl before.
Yeah.
So I'm saying
Yeah.
it's like to think how fucked up.
That's
where
what
you
kills
came-
me, when you look normal and you look all right, and then you do it and you're like, no, man, you could have just left it as is.
That's trauma, bro. That's what Michael Jackson, because his dad used to call him like fucking bell pepper nose or something, because he's got like a big wide like nose, like a black guy nose. You know what I mean? So like his dad kept going in on him for that. You know? And look what the fuck happened, bro. His nose kept shrinking and shrinking like fucking content length. You know?
Absent content length. Jeez.
But apparently it's standard all over the place in Korea. But I think it's mostly that eye stuff, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
make
it's
your
mostly
eyes
the
more
eye
circular.
stuff. Yeah,
Become
so
Western.
It becomes so now it's ingrained in the culture that even if you ask the regular Joes, right? They're like, yeah, it's fine. If they want to do it with more confidence, yeah, that's fine. Like the sentiment behind it is, for the most part, it's normal, and like, yeah, we'll do it. Like it's okay. Even if maybe they won't do it themselves, for other people, they're like, yeah, it's great. If it makes them feel better or have more confidence. So it's so strange how.
Like it's so standard. Like when's the
Yeah,
last
it's
time
so
you were in
standard, you know
Korea?
what I mean?
When's the last time you were there?
Jeez, like 6 years old.
Oh, when you were 6?
Yeah.
So you're just basing all this off online?
Basing everything off online as an outside perspective.
Yeah. Is it ready to go back?
Yeah. And documentaries, it's the best way to learn about a country.
You got to go back, bro. You know that, right?
I
Do you
do.
speak Korean?
I do a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How would you say, oh, my Korean is not that good?
I could say.
How would you say, have you seen my Al Jazeera interview?
I can't say that. 한국말 되게 못해요. It's like my Korean is I can barely speak Korean. Pretty much what I'm saying. Or
It's easier to just say, I bring great shame to Korea.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Bro, like if I go though, I feel like I'd be disowned by the people.
Nah, not at all.
I feel
man.
like
People don't care that much. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in our head.
Maybe. But
People don't care about.
I
No
have-
one's thinking
I have
about you.
insider
You're not
info,
thinking about
man.
them. No one's thinking about you.
I
bro.
have insider info,
Look,
man.
they see my TikToks, nigga.
No, that's not that. It's like, so for example, like it's very competitive, right? In Koreans, it's very, very competitive.
Like academically, or what do you mean, like
academically
career-wise?
and career-wise. But number one thing is academically. You need to have a
You got to be the
university
top,
degree.
top of the top.
At least university degree. If you don't have a that's like one of the first things they ask you. If you don't have a university degree, automatically look down. Shame.
So it's like
If
someone
you
who
and I
didn't
were to
finish
go-
high school here.
Yeah, if you
It's
and
like a
I,
high school dropout is the
Yeah.
same as someone who didn't do
I
university.
mean, but even high school dropouts here, if they have a trade and they're doing well for themselves, they're like,
Oh, you could do better. Like socially, it's easier to get by here as a high school dropout than being in Korea without a university degree.
I think so.
Really?
I think so. If they're literate, yeah, I think so. I think it's like literacy.
Yeah.
That's like the last straw here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, over
Well, that's
there.
everywhere, isn't it? Though
Probably.
literacy.
You know what's weird?
That's a standard now.
Yeah, my dad was he was helping this one Canadian dude. He didn't know how to write his own name. My dad was wrote his
Canadian?
Canadian dude. This was like
God.
back in the day, yeah. But
God damn.
but if you and I went to Korea,
Yeah.
right, and we're just talking amongst Koreans or whatever,
Yeah.
you have a university degree, I don't. They'll have way more respect for you than me.
Good.
You're like, I'm gonna use this
Good.
again. Thanks for telling me. I'm gonna use this
Bro,
against you,
man,
motherfucker.
they see it, bro.
Now I know.
They see it,
And
man.
it's not
They
just
see
some
it.
random
even know about-
university degree. You're like, no, I graduated with this, and they're like, oh,
Yeah. Oh,
And then they look at me and they're like, shame. Yeah. But I think it's I don't know, maybe it is partly it is in my head.
It's in your head. It's in your head, I'm telling you. Bro, when I'd be in Sudan sometimes, I'd be like, I catch myself thinking this. And I actually, now I look back more so. At the time, I wasn't really thinking. But like, I would always be like, oh, they know I speak English or something. Oh, they can tell by the way I walk I'm Canadian. Or like
your
some shit
clothes.
like that. And it's like, nobody's thinking that shit. Until you start talking to someone and your Arabic is kind of broken, then it's exposed.
Yeah.
But no one sees your fucking jalabiya or your fucking random
Well, I mean, if you're walking
gamis and
randomly,
you're walking, no, I'd be walking randomly thinking they know. And that reminds me of
Maybe,
you being
maybe.
like, you haven't been there since you were 6, and like, they're gonna hate me when I
They're
go.
gonna hate me, bro.
No, bro. They're not gonna give a fuck. You gotta go, man. It makes total sense. You have to go.
I have to go.
Bro, I'll
rekindle
go
this,
with you to
my
Korea,
cultural
man.
spirit.
You and me.
Listen,
It'll
you're
be
not,
sick.
If I'm going, you're not coming with me. You're gonna make me look.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be like this. See this engineering ring? Engineering degree.
Not from
I come back with my eyes super round. You know, I got them touched up. I bet you plastic surgery is hella cheap there because of the supply.
hella cheap. They got the best plastic surgeons, and it's like they can do anything you want. Like get rid of those bags under your eyes. They can do like whatever, like the whatever procedure they got it.
God damn.
Yeah,
Koreans.
I know someone. I know someone that lives. I know a couple people that live there, but I know someone that lives there, and she was just telling me it's like a struggle because it's so. Everything is available. You can
know
do
what's
this.
great?
You can do this. Everything and the price is competitive.
You know what's crazy? It's because I was thinking about it, like, because you know all those like Kim Kardashian shit, all these highly plastic surgery people are having babies, and it's like if a culture like Korean culture, it's so engraved in the culture, like ingrained that we totally are okay with plastic surgery. Everyone has plastic surgery. Imagine all the generations where it's like the dad looks like this, the mom looks like this, and the kid comes out, and now they need extra plastic surgery just to catch up. And you know what I mean? Like, and then they go, it's like the standard of beauty or perfection or whatever it is gets so high that as soon as you're born, it almost be it's going on the pace that it is required just to catch up almost.
I think I just feel bad for the actual real beautiful people.
Yeah, exactly,
Because
right?
like what credit are they getting?
What
And then
the
they're like,
fuck?
oh, where did you get your eyes done? You know, or where'd you get your
know there's
cheekbones?
beauty hipsters in Korea, like,
For sure.
you know what I mean? My nose was like this before, okay? I didn't just get surgery, all right?
Yeah.
Okay? People have been holding the door for me my whole life, all right? They didn't just start a week ago.
You see
I was
this?
beautiful before it was cool.
You see this? This is the real beauty.
Yeah, right. That sounds like your dad.
Not the plastic surgery.
That sounds like Bobby Lee's impression of his dad.
Yeah.
Real beauty.
Real beauty.
Bro, you gotta go to Korea.
I know. I gotta go.
You're kidding yourself.
I gotta go. I know.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I know, I know it's popping out there. I know, like they're futuristic out there, man.
Bro, they got Samsung and plastic surgery, man. It's crazy out
Well,
there.
Can you they got this one. So it's like their WhatsApp over there. It's called Kakao. And like now, like you can just like
What's
order.
WhatsApp, bro? I'm on
What's-
Signal, homie.
WhatsApp
Mass
is
exit is from WhatsApp.
and Facebook. That's how you can tell if you're from the older generation.
Yeah.
But
Bro, I'm talking about the mass exodus from WhatsApp. Once Facebook was like, like there's like a security breach or whatever. Every one of my groups were like, we gotta get off WhatsApp. Did that happen to you? Are you still on WhatsApp?
I'm still on WhatsApp, unfortunately.
Nobody was like, you gotta get off WhatsApp.
Bro, there's just too many groups that I'm in that like part of my work that I gotta freaking keep up with.
They all moved to Signal pretty much.
Can
That's
they
like the
have
new
group?
one.
They can make groups in Signal.
Yeah, Signal is like the Reels if WhatsApp is TikTok.
But is it?
You know what I mean? It's pretty
encrypted,
much the same.
But they don't share information.
It just looks shittier. And exactly. It's supposed to be what WhatsApp was before, I guess, things changed. I don't even know.
What's the real deal about WhatsApp? They just.
I guess they're monitoring your shit. They have access to all of the content. It's not encrypted or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to follow. I really don't.
I know. This is what pisses me off, yeah, is when everybody talks shit about TikTok. It's like, oh, it's data mining. What the fuck is Facebook and WhatsApp doing and all these other... Like, what are they doing?
They're data mining. But it's like data... Yeah, but that data mining is coming from North American companies.
Oh, yes, of course.
Not the Chinese government, right?
Yes.
That's what it is, I'm assuming. So that thing with TikTok a while back where Trump was like, TikTok has to get bought. Did that happen? Or
sure.
I think just Chinese owned?
It's definitely Chinese owned, but I think there's a percentage of it being bought or in the talks of being purchased. But Biden might ban TikTok. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Biden might ban TikTok?
I don't know. I think
why would he ban? At this point, it's like it's got millions or billions of users. Probably it was 500 million. Like
how can you ban it?
Yeah. What do you gain? Like all the other apps are doing the exact same thing. But no, actually, apparently when they reverse engineered TikTok, it was the most egregious level of like monitoring, like Chinese level like fucking infiltration level shit though.
Do you see those like pinpoint ads that you see?
No, what?
Like, you know how, because it's like they'll listen to your microphone and videos and pictures and everything, but like, have you
Google
seen?
does that.
I
Forget
know
about
Google does
TikTok.
that, but
Yeah.
have you seen like, for example, you say you were talking about something and then you go on your FYP and you go, it's like the exact same topic that you were talking
Oh,
about,
no,
like to the T.
I noticed it on YouTube ads. The first
For
ad
sure
one
we
I-
saw on YouTube. Like,
It's funny how it's like for sure Google, but so it's okay, I guess, when Google does it.
it's
For sure, you know what I mean?
because it's North American, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Google just has so many incredible things that they give you free, and of course, it comes at a cost.
Yeah.
It's all that Gmail, it's perfect, free.
Documents.
Google have it, it's free. No, Google never was like we're gonna search for
Drive.
we're gonna charge for every search. You know what I
Google
mean?
Drive.
Google Drive, it's perfect. All
Yeah.
these things have to have some sort of cost. You know. And the cost is they know everything you want when you want it, so they're gonna hit you with that ad, perfect timing, and there's a chance you'll get it.
How far can they go with remote shit? You know how like work at home, buy stuff online. Like how far can they go? Can they have remote?
All the way,
weddings?
bro. People have fucking
Remote.
doctor's appointments via Zoom.
I want to see
everything.
remote weddings.
Bro, it's happened.
No.
My word, it's happened. My roommate, right at the beginning, like April, like the first couple of months into COVID, there was weddings that could not be canceled. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Everything's been done.
So we already paid for everything.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
pretty
even
nice.
know what it is because I just saw him down here in a tuxedo, sitting here
Jeez.
with a fucking on his big Zoom call with a lot of people, like
Jeez.
with a bow tie. And I'm like, damn, people are still doing it like this. That's crazy.
Have you tried remote stand up?
I did it one time. I didn't want to do it. It's just the show got canceled last second and they switched it. It was a nightmare, bro.
It was a nightmare, yeah.
It was so weird.
So weird.
There's no feedback because everyone is muted. Everyone is muted, so you're performing to silence.
Do you
and
see
then
their
at the end,
faces?
people were going crazy.
That's so weird.
It was the weirdest thing ever, bro. Because I was like, hey, next time maybe unmute so I could hear a laugh or two. I just did a 9-minute set.
Maybe they if they do that, which I don't know.
I don't know how they would because you don't want to hear. It was like many different living rooms.
Or legged laughs.
You don't want to hear all that audio.
Yeah, that's
right.
true.
Exactly. So I get that they have to be muted, but at the same time, it's like this doesn't work without feedback. This is a two-way thing.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I love stand up. It's the rawest form.
Oh, stand up is
I
the
gotta try,
best of the best of the best, bro. You gotta before you fuck with stand up, just go to Korea. Okay, bro? I gotta try stand up. You
Listen,
gotta go
bro,
home.
Listen,
nigga,
bro.
fuck.
Go home.
Nigga,
go back
home.
home. Be the
They're
shame.
not gonna like me.
Be the shameful one. Get embarrassed by your own people, then come back and then yeah.
Okay, so are guys get plastic surgery in Korea too?
I think it's becoming more common, but it's mostly women.
So what are you in Korea for like a number? Like what do you hear? You're like
I'm like what, a 7?
No, yeah, you're a solid 8.
I'm
dude.
alright.
You're a solid 8.
I'm alright.
Yeah, especially with those glasses. Those are in right now. You got
Bro.
a beanie hat. It's nice. It looks
Jeez,
a good look.
I can blend in with
You
the
could
crowd.
pull. You could pull. You know.
Over there, because a bit taller, yeah, I'd probably be like, no, I
But
can't.
Koreans are tall.
Now I think it's the newer generation. So the older generation, they're short but stocky, like
Gotcha.
thick. Now the newer generation, they're skinny, thin but tall.
They're all K-pop style.
They're all K-pop style.
Each one, like, bro, every time I see K-pop, it's so funny. K-pop is just like anime. Where it's like, so I think in Korea, first of all, you'd be like a 7, I guess.
Bro, there's
You'd lose
no
a point.
there's no way I'm less over there than here. Yeah. There's no way. I gotta go up. It's the only way it's going up,
That's so
man.
fucking funny, dude. I gotta go up. I gotta go up.
There's no way, bro. I think because on average, I'm pretty sure they're. Well, actually, you know what? I looked it up.
Who do you think could get more Korean chicks, me or you, in Korea? Probably you.
How's
right?
your Korean?
Non-existent.
But mine's non-existent.
But you don't have an engineering degree.
There
though.
you go. Oh shit. There you
So you speak a little Korean. I have a university degree.
go. Oh shit.
Huh? We hit the clubs, you and I, bro. Let's do it. I'll tell my girl it's for science. You know what I mean? Baby, we're just trying to get a table going. We're just trying to do math here.
Imagine like that's the ultimate pick'em line. You just go, "Hey girl, I got a 4-year engineering degree."
No, you said it was the lowest level. So that was the
No,
low.
but-
that's like going to a girl
no,
being like,
no,
"Hey,
no.
girl, I finished high school." You know what I mean? That's how you made it sound.
I'm saying any 4-year degree, but when you have a 4-year engineering degree, then
It's actually a
that's-
5-year degree.
Oh, there you go. Boom. Boom. There you go.
I'm just
5
saying,
years.
It is what it is, bro.
I think it depends on which area we go to. One area, if we do go, it's called Itaewon. That's like the touristy spot.
This is in Seoul, or
Yeah, I think it's a part of Seoul. It's like it's the most touristy spot. You know, like
Yeah.
you can get around with English.
so you can
Everybody
get a
speaks
fake
English.
Louis bag there.
I'm pretty sure.
Bro, it'd be just like Canal Street in New York, you know?
I actually never been there.
Yeah, Chinatown. Oh, bro, I know what fake Gucci looks like, nigga. I'm rich. No, that's a Chappelle thing.
How does it look?
It looks just like normal. Bro, I don't even know normal.
can't tell the difference.
It's been counterfeited for so many decades that it's like I can't tell the difference.
It's crazy how they were never able to stop that. Or did they?
It's like cocaine, bro. 10 ships go, and one is, they know they're going to catch one. And you got 90% of your merchandise still inbound. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
You got to catch, you got to have like a decoy, we'll say.
Would you buy name brand shit? Well, actually, I'm assuming.
I had money once upon a time, and I bought name brand shit once upon a time.
Let's say it's
name brand sunglasses.
okay. Let's say you're popping now. Let's
Yeah.
say I don't know, within like 5 years, 2 years, whatever, you're popping.
I will be. 5 years, I will be popping.
5 years.
2 years, I don't know. I
don't
might
know.
still be in the basement.
Are you gonna be wearing like rocking name brand shit? What's your thoughts on that?
Nah.
Nah.
I've done it. You know, I had the money. I put the money in
Oh
it.
yeah,
and
you're
I was
already up there, man. You're
like,
already flossing on us.
Yeah, I was like, this has nothing. This just feels stupid. Like, the biggest thing that regular, like, non-rich people will actually buy name brand is sunglasses. Somehow, regular middle-class people will buy $300 Prada sunglasses. Somehow, sunglasses have made their way into, like,
That's the cut.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, like, you can't, a regular guy's not gonna have a Boss shoes unless they're Arab. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, only Arabs, only foreign people will wear Boss shoes. If I see Boss, if I'm looking down, I see Boss shoes, and I look up and it's a white dude, I'll be like, "Are you an expat?" Or like, "What the? Why are you wearing those?" You know?
Jeez.
But like, buying name brand sunglasses and losing them all the time,
Yeah.
and then just being, what the fuck am I doing, man?
Yeah,
I just
you
left
just
this-
dropped, like,
bro.
400,
Or I left.
500
I returned a rental. I forgot the sunglasses in there for 2 minutes. Run back, they're gone. That's $250. Like Ray-Bans are even hundreds at this point.
At this point, yeah, they're
So,
about 200.
After that, and I didn't even fuck with, like, you know, I maybe bought like I think a Burberry thing one time, but like after the sunglasses lost like 2 or 3 name brand ones, I'm like, why? What am I doing? You know?
I hate.
What the fuck am I doing?
I hate glasses, bro. I hate glasses because like you.
What's
you
with the
can easily-
contradiction on your face?
Oh yes. Well, these are handmade in Italy.
Oh.
I swear, like glass, you always lose them. Always leave them at your friend's house. And like how durable can these get? You know what I mean? You're gonna break them. You sit on them. I had these fixed multiple times, but
Are those actually like premium? Can I pass them? I actually wore glasses like this one time for a show or something.
all I know is they're handmade in
and
Italy.
I was like,
is your vision got better? Or?
damn. No, and when I put glasses on like this, I kind of want to give niggas law advice. You know what I mean? Well, nigga, you know, you know what I mean?
That's 5 to 10.
Yeah, nigga, don't do that. That's fine.
Yeah. I love Dave Chappelle.
But no, man, name brand, like, I like, you know, who knows? 5 years from now, maybe I'm a different, like, you know, you wanna, what's it called? The spoils of your labor or whatever you call it.
The fruits of your labor.
The fruits, the fruits of your
spoils.
labor. Yeah, fuck up.
Spoils are normally from war.
Yeah, you would have told me that in Arabic and English too. الأكل أنا ذاهب إلى المسجد. That's
This is the Arabic and English. So
But,
it's pretty much your Arabic is probably like my Korean, but I wouldn't even say that because my Koreans are way worse.
yeah. My Arabic's actually okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. I can get by for sure.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, the fruits of my labor. You know, right now I say it, but who knows? Maybe 5 years from now I'll be like, yo, you know what? Where I will spend my money is cars.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm not a brand name guy.
What's
but
your
I'm
car,
a car
bro?
guy.
What's your dream car?
Ferrari 458 Italia.
Tesla Model X.
Model X. Ooh,
The
you got big
SUV.
dreams, baby.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like you can't just go all electric. You need one gas.
No,
and
by the
then-
time you have the money to make that call, you can go all electric.
I mean,
But you're right. You're right. I'm totally not like for me. I'm never gonna be all electric. Like a
can't.
fleet of I think they're the new species of cars, and they're
think so.
crazy.
So
You
cool.
gotta have it, but it's like, our grid's not set up for you to just be totally on electric. You know,
I think within 5-10 years, 10 years.
No,
is
no,
it-
no, not 5.
20 years.
10, it'll be way
years.
easier.
Yeah.
20 years, it'll be the point where it's like a lot of the gas stations, a lot of the sea-level gas stations right now, slowly will become like recharging stations. And then at one point, I don't know when the Shells and the Petro-Canadas will have to make some big level decision about like, okay, we got to invest in the future now. And either have a charging section of all of them and then slowly grow that into just fully that. And like bro, you know in the future, it's all going to be electric and there's going to be 2 pumps in that rusty corner of
crazy.
the fucking
crazy.
gas station, and like broke motherfuckers will go up there with like their Corolla 2020 Corolla like in 2050. It's still driving, just fucking filling it up.
The
gas.
e-trucks look fire though.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started. The Hummer, the new Hummer.
That Ford F-150, the Hummer.
Don't get me started, bro.
And then they have the Rivian. They have the Chinese ones that are coming out.
Oh, I don't know about that one. The Rivian?
It looks.
Is that like, it looks kind of like the Bronco?
I think a little. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sexy, man. That's sexy.
A lot of them are coming out.
I'm excited,
I think they're
man.
supposed to come out this year, by the end of this year.
But like, cars
Cars
are like vinyl, and all these electric cars coming out are like MP3s. You can't deny an MP3.
Yeah, it's still
way
in
more
its
convenient. It's better almost in every sense of like size, transfer. Oh, not size for a literal sense, but like convenience, transferability, all that stuff, right? But like for that raw feeling of the music itself, the vinyl is always going to be better. And the same thing, like vinyl that was recorded on analog as opposed to digital is going to be always better. That's the vibe of like a nice sports car that's like fucking
rips.
gasoline
You
engine,
hear
whether
that
it's
engine?
turboed or not turboed. You know what I mean? Just like,
But they're just gonna have that. They're gonna have that. That
sound?
Yeah. I know it's not gonna be the same, but they're probably gonna within 10 years time they're gonna have it so that the sound sounds exactly like. I don't know what's the story on Mustang GT.
yeah, like it picks up that it recreates that exhaust note.
sound.
Yeah, but still, it's like,
It's not the same.
I want to give an example of
when you
something.
turn it on, you feel it.
Well, dude, electric is a new species, man. It's
like an
better in
alien.
almost every way.
so
Like
alien.
I went to Tesla. Like for anybody listening, you could just go to Tesla and like it's just random kids who work there because it's not an aggressive. Because like if you go to a dealership, it's like salesmen.
Salesmen,
It's proper sales
ready to
guys.
go.
Like one of my best friends is a sales guy, so I'm not talking shit about car salesmen. But it's like you're going into the belly of the beast. These people know exactly how to make you leave with a car, or at
Yes.
least a commitment for a car.
Yes.
But Tesla doesn't do that. They're straight to consumer via online. So when you go to Tesla stores, it's just like young Asian kids that are like working part-time. They're doing an engineering
And
degree.
you're, hey, can I drive? Yeah.
Literally, no. I'll
Serious?
be like, can I test drive it? They're like, yeah, what time? And they pull up their little iPad. They booked
Wow.
me in for 1 o'clock at Yorkdale. 1 o'clock tomorrow. I come back, same kid. We go downstairs to the parking lot. We hop in a Model S, and bro, I take that on Allen Road. I'm just fucking ripping it. And he's like, he's like scared. He's like, let's. What does he say? He goes, let's just be mindful of the speed limit. Like fast. Let's just be mindful
Very
of the
passive aggressive, you know.
Bro, it's like driving that Tesla past regular cars. It made me think, oh, imagine that first person driving that Model T Ford next to people on horseback.
Yeah.
Like literally,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what it felt
like.
right.
That's a gas. You're putting a liquid that you're combusting in a controlled space.
Yeah.
And then that controlled motion is being driven back through a transmission to the wheels. Whereas with
Pushing it, but
electric
force,
is immediate torque and it has motors on the wheels itself. So it's like, it's a new species, bro. It's better in almost every way, but I'm like, it's just, it's missing. It's like clinical. It's like a clinical car. It's like a lab created car almost.
Like a lab freak that became.
It's better in every way, but at the same time, I still want to turn the ignition over and go run, bro. You know what I mean? And like,
You can't
it's like
do
a
that,
living being. A internal combustion engine. We've gotten to the point now where they're like living beings.
So is it only like 3? It's like it's park.
No, bro, it's
park,
fucking no
reverse, and
transmission anymore.
So what is it?
You just fucking are like, you
press
go to
button?
drive and then you're just gone. There is
You
there's
just
no
press
gear
drive
change.
and you go.
Yeah, like I forget what it even was, but it's like there's no
Holy.
gear changes. It's
So
just your
trippy.
constant torque.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? There's no gear changes. That's what I'm saying. It's
You
like,
press a button for reverse. You brake and then reverse.
yeah, you'll have to brake. However that ends up working is like, I totally forget. But I'm just like, wow, this is literally a new
The
species.
future.
But still, a Model S, or like I would rather. I always want a sports car and like an SUV. So I'd let the SUV be the electric, and then I'll have like a fucking 911 GT3 or like a nice 911. You know. Oh, bro, one day, man, I can't wait. God allowing I live that long, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as I live, boy. That's the only thing that's gonna stop this thing, you know?
I'm not a big car guy. I'm just like one of those guys that not pretends to be a car guy, but I just know like certain models, you know, like maybe very surface level, you know. And then when I sat in the Model X for the first time, I was just like, damn, this is it. This is it, yo. And like the
Gull-wing doors, did they open up like that? Ooh. They stopped doing that because of cost savings. But maybe the older models still have them. But I think the new, smaller one they made, they got rid of it. Like, you know the BMW X5?
Yeah.
That's like the size of the Model X. They're coming out with a new one that's the size of the X3. And that one doesn't have gull-wings.
They'll make it look cool, I'm sure. Like,
oh, it'll look... No, it's
like
open
whatever.
regular.
Oh, yeah? Just like this?
But you can
like
get
that?
the Model X and it opens gull-wing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's that, bro. I bet you're going to have it, too. I could see it. You'll be in there connected, an iPad, and you'll be making content in
Just
there.
doing the work.
Yeah,
Just doing my work, bro.
You know,
recording.
Speaking Arabic in a Model X.
That's a great idea. Coming soon.
But, yo, man, that's a good point to land the episode, huh?
Yeah, man. That's what we got to do.
Always a blast. It flies by when you're on, man.
Appreciate
Tell the
it,
people
man.
They know where to find you, but...
Falafel Kimchi, FALAFELKIMCHI. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. On Instagram, there's a dot between falafel and kimchi. But yeah, you can find me there.
Man, always a pleasure, bro.
Bless,
always a
brother,
pleasure.
always.
I think I'm going to be seeing you on this podcast a lot more soon, shortly.
Ooh.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Foreshadow. Oh, I'll let y'all sit with that. From my end, check out the Patreon. Check out my content. You know where to find it. But until next time, I'll see y'all. Y'all the best. Peace. Yo, and that's the episode. Remember, if you liked it, smash that subscribe button so I can give you updates. And until next time, it's your boy, Abbas Wahab. Easy.